Hello, Sean. My name is Philip Rouleau with Rultract. Just got off the phone with you regarding retracting the pannus for the C-section. And this is just something that I'd quickly thrown together. Looks a little complicated, and I'm not even sure if it's going to work. But just watch the video if you would, please, and let me know if we're on the same page. First of all, we're going to set the retractor up as high up on the table as we possibly can toward the patient's shoulders or possibly head if possible, in order to keep it out of the way for you. And we have specially designed posts that actually help move the equipment even further out of the way. Now what I have here is just some type of a sling. Not really even sure where I got it. We can come up with something, though I'm sure you have something similar to this. That what I'm thinking is to take the pannus and to possibly lay it into the sling, which would keep the pannus off of the patient's chest or face. And then once you're able to put the pannus into this type of position, and again, I may be totally off base here, we can actually retract it in a couple of different ways. We can use our retractor here to go ahead and lift and to hold it into position. Something else that we can do, if we need to be further toward the patient's abdomen, we can actually lower this I tend to make things look a little more complicated than they actually are. And if you had somebody on each side of the table doing this with you, it would help. You can adjust this up and even more out of the way if necessary, like so. The nice thing about this is it can be adjusted so many different ways, depending on how much space you need. If you need to move this back out of the way, you can lower the cables down further toward the pannus. I know that you said we try to move it back about 45 degrees. So if I'm here and I'm trying to move it back 45 degrees, will this work in just suspending the pannus over the patient's chest? I'm not sure. Something else, of course, that I said is if we rolled the pannus back, but we don't want to do that because we don't want it on her chest. So we have to find a way to suspend it and keep it off of the patient. I understand that. This is something that I just come up with. If you don't want to use these, we can also just suspend this piece. Something else that we can do is actually drop this low enough to rest the pannus on it. But then I'm afraid that it'll be in your way. So that's what I've come up with so far. Please let me know what you think. If you have an opportunity to watch the video and call me tomorrow, or just respond to my email, let me know when would be a good time to talk, if we're even close here. Thank you very much for contacting us regarding this. I hope that we can figure something out. Have a good day.